The goal for this item is that your child cooperates with hair washing and cutting. By cooperating, they may be a little nervous, they may be a little wiggly, but they don't fight or cry or protest when they're getting their hair washed or cut. Um, and so what we want them to instead do is, helping rub the shampoo in, dipping their head back when you pour water on them, or, rubbing, washing their hands with the washcloth, or rubbing their, arms with the washcloth. So it's all a very cooperative, positive experience as opposed to painful, and you'll know the difference very clearly. And that is not counting kids that just didn't want to take a bath that day, and you kind of have to force them through it. It's more they feel that you can tell it causes them a lot of distress. This is something that in order to work on it, you may be working with an occupational therapist. But at home, you could just do small things like, first, you have your child wash their stuffed animal's hair, or their doll's hair, and then you get them used to just a little bit of wetness on your hands, and you kind of rub it into their hair for a second. And then if they're in the bathtub, you just kind of sprinkle some water in their hair, or let them use a water spray bottle and let them spray their hair. It's a lot about desensitizing them to having that area messed with. And so the more you can mess with it, the better. So massage their head when you can, just when you're playing, mess up their hair gently, like so that they get used to that feeling, and it's not as scary. There are some great barber shops and hair salons that work with kiddos that have a harder time getting their hair cut. They make it really fun and decrease the sensory challenges. But I would say definitely think about what would be the easiest way to introduce this to your child. Sometimes it's about the ears, so you could have a washcloth that they hold over their ears so that everything that doesn't go into there, or washcloth covering their ears and their face. That they hold on to, and then you do all the work in the back. Just some different ideas.